Hey folks, Ivan here. I just finished harvesting and planting the field here. Let's take a look at the bounty we have. Pretty good. I don't think we'll need wheat ever again. I kid. Oh dear. The game still was trying to craft. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I'm gonna make a couple runs back and forth. I have a crate on the ship to take back, so never fear, I have that covered. Anyways, so let's address the channel real quick. It's more precise. The description of the video is for Medieval Engineers Season 5. In the description now, as of this video, and as many as I can remember to edit, will be 3 links. There will be one to my Twitter, which I recommend subscribing to, or at least bookmarking. This is because of the YouTube algorithm sometimes age gates my content for I don't even know. You've seen it. There's nothing even PG-13. I doubt. Oh, we're listing a little bit because of that. But anyways, so there is my Twitter account that you can go to and follow there, and that will always show you the latest videos. The second is I've created a workshop collection for all the mods I'm using. So no longer, oh boy, no longer will you have to sit there and search through all the names and try to figure out, okay, I had to type this in to find this mod. Now you can just go to the collection and install which ones you want. And the third thing, which is the most important thing, is I have created a list of mod authors that I have permission from to link their Patreon or their PayPal donations page. And so this is every mod author that I was able to contact. They said, yes, I can do this. And if you're not familiar with these mod authors, they Story Past, Equinox, Peaceman, Wolfgar, etc. These guys have brought it to the game a lot of wonderful, wonderful mods. And in a way to show appreciation, I've decided to link their various donation pages as well. I know several of the mod authors have purchased items in the past to put into the game, and I appreciate that. They spent their own money to bring the game something to us that is wonderful. I may be mistaken, but I believe the sheep and cow mods were both models purchased. Story, feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect with that. So, not saying you have to, but the links are there if you so choose to support those mod authors and such. That being said, I'm going to have a long haul all the way back. Let me show you what I have gathered on my trip out here to the mines and farm. So you saw the wheat. I also have some clay, and I have 62 copper ingots, and those will be used for rails to help us bring the rail system closer to this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and press F8. Does that bring me to where I was looking at before? I think I'm gonna change up the rail on this side slightly. Originally, it was gonna come around the coastline and come up over here, and I may still do that, but what I've decided for the time being is that it's going to come along this coastline here, come up, and I'm not sure if it's going to come. No, I'm sorry, not this coastline. It'll come up around to about this point here, there'll be a tunnel that goes through, comes up this way, comes around. Trying to find the... This is going to take a while for me to do, especially this part. It'll come around, and I think come up here, come around. As you can see, it's going to be a long track. I'm trying to figure out how I want to record that as well, because that's going to take a while. But this is the largest span that I have. I may make something that isn't structural integrity dependent. We'll see. I don't want to say too much because I haven't gotten to that part. I'm probably a month away from that. Just judging by the distance. Anyways, I'm going to take this boat back and drop this off, get the week going, and today we're going to continue the rails a little bit more. Alright, so it's been a few days actually since I recorded last, and that was because I had to unfortunately cut my previous recording time short. And so in a moment I'll go over what I've done so far. First I want to get some timbers. I'm not sure how long the noise. Anyways, I'm not... Hello! To for the price of one, I guess. Not sure how long I'll be able to record tonight. I have to get up early tomorrow. And if you're not familiar, I record at night when it's the I have not as much chance of being interrupted. Tell that to craft some more timbers for me, and there we go. All right, so there we go. Let's press F8 here. I do F7, F8 to do that. And so this is what I've done so far. About where my character is standing roughly is where I ended up with those 50 copper ingots. So I came through here, brought it down, curved it around because I thought it would look nice. And plus I wanted to leave this place open a little bit just in case I wanted to put a town here to begin with, because I still need to start my towns. And then right here is where it ended. And so I don't think I have my... Did I leave my rail planner? Oops. It's okay. I think I got a little bit more to do here. So the rail will come around here. It will bend around this section, as you see. Now I need to get some more rocks, small rocks that is, and do the grading on this. You can kind of see that my pickaxe grader thing is in dire need of repair. So at some point in time, I'll have to repair that and get it over here. Let's see here. Oh, I did talk briefly with Equinox about not being able to smelt this tool. I don't know if he fixed that or if he intends to fix it. It was a very brief thing, and then I had to do other things. Anyways. So part of the reason I may not be able to record very much of this is right now is because I have to get up early to hear back from the place I applied to, and I got contacted by what I'm calling the headhunter, and he said that it seems like they're going to extend an offer to me, so that's good. I'm looking forward to working for them. Be good to work again. So that being said, pending offer and accepting, there may be a larger gap between episodes, kind of like it is now, just because okay, so cool, it did I was worried that it would not be available, and anyways, I'll be able to bring the cart all the way up here. This would be great. I think I saw Epic Tech do something similar when he was building his rails, where he had his like mobile construction fleet, if you will. And you know, that's essentially what the hand cart I want to eventually be, is more of a maintenance cart than something that pulls a lot of stuff. It's going to take a little bit of oomph, especially with as much material as I have. And I probably won't bring it close to the hill, just for the sake of my sanity. Otherwise, may lose it. So when I get back, I have to find the rail planer. If I can't find it, I'm going to have to make a new one. Either way. Because there is a chance that I left it back at the other facility, and I'm not going to go all the way over there, especially with my speedboat out of commission at the moment. So, anyways, I'm excited about this new edition of the rails. This darn cart pushed me out of the way. There, now you can't do that. Alright, so I need to get a new grader, maybe a new pick, second hammer. Ugh. Yeah, it's okay, so it's still not a thing. So what I'll do is I'll craft some more steel ingots. Oh, good, it's right here. Fantastic. I was worried about that. Perfect. That way I can keep going for longer distances. There we go, 100 dirt. That will be perfect for the grading that I have to do. Plus I'll get a lot of stuff back. I'm gonna have to put some more. Good, there's room for that. Small stones. Right, onward. Now there concerns about that hill keep coming up about the grade being too much for the handcart, and yes, within my test it did have some issues. Now that being said, I'm waiting on some train mods that were discussed in the Discord. Hopefully those will come out sooner than later. But if for some reason by the time that the track gets complete, oh boy, stop. Ooh, that could have been bad. Just put this somewhere. In fact, I'm going to let that roll. There's no way in the world it can actually get too far. Famous last words. But anyways, if for some reason the train mods do not come out by the time I'm ready to utilize that bridge, what I'll do is install the overpowered handcart mod just to circumventilate that part for the time being. But a lot of the stuff that was shown off in the Discord looked very promising, so I'm hoping that it will come out sooner than later. Did I already run out of small stone? Oh well. We'll move the cart closer. I think there's some still in the workbench. Now, once I get to the track to the mines, this small stone will not be a problem any longer. For the simple reason that I have 3 containers of large stone ready to be broken apart. no. Run away, cart! Oh, this is fun. In some sense, this almost reminds me of when I used to have a Lego train set, and just sometimes I'd go to put it on the tracks, and all of a sudden it'd start flying around the tracks because I hadn't turned off the switch. Oh, I gotta change that. Yay. Oh no, the sun is going away. And apparently I'm hungry. And I'm out of small stone. Oh well. I can make a bed here. I'm not entirely out of small stone, it seems. Lay down and look at the stars. Soon enough, it'll be morning. So I think that this episode, I'm gonna finish it out by being through the tunnel. Might be a little bit dark. Now, I was a little worried about this tunnel to begin with because this is one of the first ones where I did the shift click to get it through the mountain. Okay. Now, right now I have a problem with my my grader being stuck. If you ever had this problem with the rail mod or any tool for that matter, all you have to do is just move it around in your inventory and you'll be fine. Preferably an empty slot. There you go. That way it kind of resets it. And I think I've addressed this before, but if you're trying to go for long periods of time building something, you can hold down your primary build button, whatever you bound it to, and then go into your inventory, automatically keep building. I always find that that's a very useful thing to mention from time to time, just in case someone is new to the game and you know their fingers are getting tired because they're sitting there clicking all day long. Okay, when I mentioned being through the tunnel being my end goal, I didn't realize I was that close. Now this tunnel may end up not being a tunnel at all because the train cars themselves might end up being bigger than this. We're going to take the dirt, put that off to the side. Oop. So, this amount of iron, for reference, took, I think, 4 trips back and forth from the iron mine. In fact, you know what? I'll show. So here's the stone I have available. So I made like 4 or 5 trips back and forth, filling my inventory up. Went way back over here. Did a little bit over here. Hopefully you can see that. And then I used story pass, doubling ore crushers there. And so that's what I did for Lung's part. Looks like I'm gonna have to come back and harvest. Well, should have checked that before I it left. Hopefully it does not wither before I get there. Oops. Just trying to give it material rather than take it. Okay, so now I need to do an aerial view and see where I'm at with my where I wanted it to be. The goal is to kind of keep creeping up the mountainside. Possibly I want to go right here. I think this might be a decent grade to go to. But that's a little bit further away, as you can see. The main goal here is to just kind of keep going up and around as much as possible to get to the plateau up there. There's the tool stuck again. See, did that work? I hope it did. Another thing I don't like about this is it takes the timbers and spreads them out quite a bit. So what I might end up doing is taking that out and repositioning them so that they're not so spread out. May even come. No, I've already put that in there, so it's gonna be kind of funky in some spots. I can potentially take some parts out here. That might work. The goal is to... Why is there a rock floating? Oh, never mind, it's gone. It may even be something where I come back after I have the rocks available and work on it from there. For the time being, I'm going to build it so that I can move the cart up here rather than have to keep running back and forth for materials. That was weird. The track just disappeared for a second. I wonder if I could get it to... I can. I'm intrigued by this. I really am. In fact, I'm starting to think that this value right here might be enough. Did that work? Seems to have. Yep, cool. Now I know this is definitely going to be too... Yeah, it's 44. So I might have to take that back. Just accept that I'll have to do a... Yeah, it's just getting worse. Me. Okay, so I need to go out enough from this to... Oh, where did it go? Okay, that might work. Now I gotta go... Oh, ow. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, wow. I went up further than I thought I did. I wonder if I could do like a large curve. Huh. May not want to do what I wanted to do. Be way too big of a curve. Wowzer. All right, so any wind sticks? There we go. Let's see if that works real quick. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. As far as these longer track builds, would you prefer like some sort of montage to them, or do these look good the way they are? Minus the fact that I'm starving to death right now. Yeah, I need to tell that to come down. Oops. Okay. And I'm out of timbers. So anyways, it's an interesting problem to have. Right now I have to come down from the height that he was at, or I have to come back here and reduce this. I may end up doing that. Because it... No, the thing is... That's so weird. It looked like it was like the rail was flinging up in the air. Ow. There's 5 timbers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find the cart, grab some more timbers, tack this onto place. This part right here is going to be interesting to say the least. I may build this up with small timber. What do they call it? This segment is not properly supported. Interesting. So what I'll have to do is come back to that section, put a support in, and then I'll be able to do more with that. Okay, that's getting really annoying. And that's partially because I have no food whatsoever. What's this? Why is there a dead deer here? Wonder if it fell off the mountain and this is just where the bag ended up. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for those when I start with that route real quick. When I start running the train, I'm gonna have to definitely look out for those, make sure I don't hit any. Segment is not properly supported. I've got a lot of large stones in the area, or small stones rather, I should say. So maybe I'll grab some small stones real quick and see if I can get it to be supported. That's a large stone, I don't need that. And this guy here. That guy. Interesting. I'm gonna... Basically, I'll build this up and maybe tunnel underneath it for, like, some aesthetic reasons. Anyways, continue onwards. We won't be able to move the cart up any further than this until I get that done. Then again, I might take this in a downward slope around. As much as I want to go through that tunnel, realistically, this might be better to go down and around. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to leave it here. Let me know in the comments down below. Should I try to bridge this up? Or should I dip down a little bit and come up through that valley? Let me show this off real quick. If I go through, I'll have to tunnel through either way. So I can tunnel down here. And then come up here. This should be the grade I need. I hope. And the goal is to come up here, loop around this mountainside, right about here, go up again, and then come around. Somewhere around here is going to be the first town. Be a mining town for the mining. Anyways, again, let me know in the comments down below. Should I have the trained rails go up here or down below by the water? Alright, take care, guys. Bye. Oh, and just one more reminder. Down below is a link to the workshop collection for the mods used in this season, as well as a link to all of the donation sites for all the modders that have one, if you wish to give them support there. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you later.